Footage has been released showing the activities of Ukrainian army engineering troops in Russia's Kursk region. As can be seen from the drone footage shared on Telegram channels, the engineering vehicles are laying anti-tank mines over a large area and also repairing collapsed bridges. During the operation, the vehicles are accompanied by tanks to protect them from Russian strikes and are constantly firing at places where Russian soldiers may be stationed. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and First Lady Olena Zelenska paid tribute on Thursday to those killed in the country's 2014 anti-government protests. According to Associated Press, Zelensky and the First Lady were seen placing candles at a memorial dedicated to those killed who have become known as the Heavenly 100 Heroes in Kiev. On November 21, 2013, the Moscow-friendly president of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych, announced he was shelving an agreement to bring the country closer to the European Union and instead would deepen ties with President Vladimir Putin's Russia. Outraged crowds soon filled Independence Square for peaceful anti-government protests. Later, after riot police used truncheons and tear gas to disperse the people, demonstrators set up tent camps with barricades, self-defense units and banners with revolutionary slogans. In response to the police violence, hundreds of thousands joined the demonstrations in early December. The standoff reached a climax in February 2014, when police unleashed a brutal crackdown on the protests and dozens of people were slain between February 18 to 21, many by police snipers. A European-mediated peace deal between the government and protest leaders envisioned the formation of a transition government and holding an early election, but demonstrators later seized government buildings, and Yanukovych fled to Russia. The Ukrainian Institute of National Remembrance said 107 people were killed in the uprising.
we don't want to
Kremlin
be
spokesperson
next
Dmitry
to a new
Peskov
Cold War.
on Thursday
This is
criticized
something that
Ukraine's rhetoric
we
as
never
leaving
wanted,
much
and
to
we
be
don't want it
desired.
now.
According to Associated Press, Peskov slammed statements made about other heads of state as unacceptable, as senior American and Russian officials prepared for talks on improving their ties and negotiating an end to the conflict in Ukraine. Commenting on U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky trading barbs, Peskov said, the rhetoric of Zelensky and many representatives of the Kiev regime in general leaves much to be desired. Representatives of the Ukrainian regime, especially in recent months, often allow themselves to make statements about the heads of other states that are completely unacceptable, Peskov said in a conference call with reporters. Of course, many heads of state who are targeted by such statements find them absolutely unacceptable. And the fact that Zelensky's approval rating is falling is an absolutely obvious trend, he said. Peskov reaffirmed that Russia welcomes the Trump administration's efforts to negotiate an end to the conflict, but added that details of the settlement are yet to be worked out. Here we need to be a little patient.
No, this is the biggest mistake.
We see that there are certain disagreements between Washington and Kiev, Peskov said.
Who are retired,
the Kiev regime has grown accustomed to uncontrolled parasitism. Asked if more U.S.-Russia prisoner exchanges could happen, Peskov said negotiators agreed in Saudi Arabia to resume the Russia-U.S. dialogue on all parameters, adding that this subject is part of the bilateral agenda.
No.
On the possible
like
deployment of British and other European troops to Ukraine as part of a peacekeeping force, Peskov echoed Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's comments earlier this week, saying that Moscow will not accept any peacekeepers from NATO member countries. This takes on a completely different meaning in terms of our security, he said.
Риторика Зеленского и многих представителей киевского режима в целом оставляет желать лучшего. Зачастую представители украинского режима, особенно в последние месяцы, позволяют себе высказывания в адрес глав других государств совершенно непозволительные вещи. Конечно, для многих глав государств, в отношении которых совершаются такие высказывания, это абсолютно недопустимо и неприемлемо. То, что рейтинг Зеленского падает, это абсолютно очевидная тенденция. И вряд ли с этим можно спорить. В плане самого регулирования пока еще конкретики мало. И здесь нужно чуть-чуть набраться терпения. Мы видим, что определенные есть разногласия между Вашингтоном и Киевом. Киевский режим привык к бесконтрольному иждивенчеству. Ему нравятся деньги зарубежных налогоплательщиков и нравится бесконтрольное использование этих денег. И, конечно же, совсем не нравится киевскому режиму как-то отчитываться за уже потраченные деньги. Это тоже вряд ли оспоримый факт. Это вызывает нашу обеспокоенность, потому что речь идет о направлении воинских контингентов, о возможном, эвентуальном направлении воинских контингентов стран НАТО, Североатлантического альянса на Украину. Это приобретает совсем иное значение с точки зрения нашей безопасности. Поэтому эта тема важная для нас, мы очень внимательно отслеживаем это. Хочу вам напомнить слова нашего министра иностранных дел, что, конечно, размещение воинских контингентов стран, которые являются членами НАТО на территории Украины, не может для нас быть приемлемым. Было принято решение приступить к возобновлению российско-американского диалога по всем параметрам. Безусловно, эта тема находится на повестке дня наших двусторонних отношений, поэтому этого исключать нельзя.